on the food chain.
What day was that?
Hi, I'm Captain Dave Michaels.
And this is Ben McCard.
Here aboard Flight 1080, we want to give you the most accurate traffic reports. And while we're at it, we'll cover national headlines, local headlines, play some great music, and cover the issues that matter to you. And that is why we have to get into this hot air balloon and leave right now. But you can listen from the safety of your home or in your car with your radio, computer, or smartphone. That's 1080 AM on your radio dial or 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at ksco.com. Wish us luck.
Okay, so thank you, Roger, for those great laughs. We went from the Death with Dignity law to some good old laughter.
And who doesn't need more of that on a Wednesday?
Boy, isn't that the truth. Okay, Don and Salinas, what do you want to say about fake news, Don?
Well, I wanted you had that caller who was just spouting the fake news. I can't remember what his name was.
Richard.
And, yeah, and I just wanted to let him know this. The Democrats always accuse their enemies of being what the Democrats are. And I want to
very astute, Don.
Projection.
That is exactly right.
Yeah.
That is exactly right.
Yeah. Well, here's my examples, okay? They complain about pay inequality, yet under the Obama administration, the rich got richer and the big got bigger than under any time in our country's history.
Mm-hmm.
And now also, Obama and Hillary both wax poetic about we need to build bridges, not walls. Obama's building a wall around his house.
Yes, he is.
Hillary lives in a walled gate. Now that's good enough for them.
Absolutely.
They want to keep the trash out, but we have to deal with it ourselves.
We're just serfs to them, Don.
Well,
serfs.
they're not exactly taking in refugees, are they?
No.
No, oh no. Now also this new commie that they hired as the DNC chairman, they all whined about how mean it was for Trump to fire the DOJ lawyers. Well, guess what? He fired everybody in the DNC.
He did.
And,
He's cleaning the house. Yeah.
And of course the lickspittles in the media, they're all saying, "Oh, this is a normal thing that happens. There's nothing wrong with it."
No, what it means is they're in trouble, and he knows it. They are in trouble, and he knows it. They don't even have a face anymore, Don.
No. Now, lastly, Susan Rice, okay, the brown noser of Obama. She said that Trump was damaging the presidency by lying. But wait a minute, her and Hillary and Obama, all three lied through their teeth about why people died of Benghazi.
Exactly.
But they
For
have
weeks.
the gall to do this.
For weeks.
And it's such a good thing that Obama's administration was so scandal-free, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's scandal-free if you look at CNN.
They project out what they are doing, Don, and we all know it.
Yeah. And also, like, they're talking about Trump's polls being down. Well, guess what? His polls were lower than they are now when he won the presidency. So that tells you what a fake bunch of crap this all is. I mean, this is
who cares? Who cares about polls? Polls are put out by people with agendas, and the polls were pretty darn wrong during the campaign.
Sure were.
Now, weren't they?
Who would trust those
Well,
polls?
I'm pretty sure that the polls are taken at a Starbucks in downtown Manhattan.
Yes.
That's where these polls are taken.
That's right, Don.
Yeah, but I wanted to put that out there, and these people that believe this fake news, you're either special needs or you're a liar.
Special
there's
needs.
There's no other way to look at it. Either that.
It's one of the two. It's one of the two, Don. Yeah, I think you're right. Yep.
But that's pretty much it. Good show, Georgia. Oh, lastly, on this assisted suicide
yes,
stuff.
how do you feel
people
about
in pain
that?
and agony. The graveyard's full of people who wish they had their pain and agony. I'm sorry.
I'm with you, Don. All right.
Okay. Thanks,
for the
Georgia.
call.
That's a good point.
It
That's,
really is
that
a good point. I mean, to me, I don't understand this whole thing. But then I'm an oddball anyway. I don't understand a lot of things. But Steve,
I wasn't going to tell you about that, by the way.
Steve in Capitola wants to make a comment about assisted suicide's history. Hi, Steve.
Well, there's history behind this, and the Nazis in their early days came out with a program. Adolf Hitler had a very deformed child that was suffering, and just to do the right thing, we were going to kill this child, and so they made it a program called Action 3. Look it up.
Action 3?
Action 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And they need 2 doctors to sign off, and it won't be abused. Well, it turns out it was widely abused. Anybody could now be killed simply by getting a couple of these crooked doctors to sign off.
Well, for
and,
sure.
If you don't think, there's probably some money behind that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't think history's going to repeat on this, I got news for you.
Honey,
We've already
you get
proven
human
this.
beings involved in anything, and they're going to abuse it, Steve. I don't care what anybody says. There will be abuse, no doubt about it. And you're right. Doctors, just
absolutely.
like the doctors who helped kill Elvis by loading him up with the pills and the stuff they were shooting those people up with. I mean, there's all kinds of crooked people out there that'll
Well,
do
look at the
anything for a
doctors
buck.
today. They got my dad on 13 medications.
Oh, God.
And I argued with him, but he says, "Yeah, you didn't go to medical school."
Yeah.
Well, these medical schools or endowments come from guess where? The drug companies.
That's right,
And so
Steve.
these doctors are already doing this stuff. It's not like they're killing you straight out. But if they had that authority, they'd probably be doing that too. And I've even heard that in hospitals, older people are deprived of water. They decide that your time is up, and they dehydrate you to death.
Are you
I'm
serious,
sick and
Steve?
tired.
Have
This
you?
has been reported widely.
Really?
Widely.
I've never heard
Don't let any old people go in the hospital unsupervised because they just decide, and I don't know if maybe your money's running out, your insurance or what, but you know what? They can decide that your time is up. And
That's right.
It goes on.
It does,
It goes
Steve.
on. Now, one more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing. I don't know if you caught it, but Fox News exposed John Podesta for over $30 million in business with the Russians.
I have
during
that
the
story.
time.
Yep.
Yeah, and then people are still saying it's not true.
Why
and you know what?
aren't
These
they
liberals,
investigating him for that? Why aren't they investigating Hillary for the 20% uranium deal they made and for Bill Clinton's $500,000 speech he gave?
HSBC Comey's in there.
Yep.
And this guy's been running the drug money and covering that up, and they're just as crooked as they come.
They really are, and yet they're still focused on the fact that Russia somehow gave us Donald Trump. What a ridiculous!
I can't believe that when I
That
turn
is
on
a complete
MSNBC and all
smokescreen.
these morons.
It's
Yeah.
a
All
complete
these morons
smokescreen.
still believe in that. And you know what? The libs, I have lib friends that refuse to watch the video of Obama telling the illegals it's okay to vote. And they deny. They say, "Oh, that's
I know, you can show it."
That's the internet." They said, "That's the internet."
Yeah, it's
Like,
true.
no, that's Obama.
With his own
And,
words.
and then they won't watch it. And they won't watch it.
These
They refuse to
people
watch the
have been
video.
hypnotized. They have been hypnotized.
Got it.
I'm telling you, you can't reason with
They are
these
programmed.
people. Yeah.
They're
All right,
seriously
Steve.
programmed. They need. It's like a cult. It's like a cult.
It
they
is.
need cult deprogramming.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, Steve, thanks for weighing in on assisted suicide and the possibility and probability of abuse, which is what I believe myself. Thank you, Steve. Okay, Dave and Salinas. Oh, boy, another joke. All right, Dave, give it to us.
Hi, Georgia. I got two things. First one is a joke,
All right.
and the second one is very serious. I have a lot of friends, and I've owned diesels before, and the greatest bumper sticker there is "Excuse my exhaust, I just ate a Prius."
That's great. That is great, Dave. There have
like
been
it.
many
I like
days that
that,
I would
Dave.
like to eat a Prius, believe me.
The other thing was I'm probably $1 million or almost $2 million person because I have cancer, and they have worked on me like you wouldn't believe. They've cut my my heart out, my lungs, taking all kinds of stuff, lots of drugs, but I'm still alive. So I gotta say, yeah.
Really?
Dave,
Oh yeah.
You're not exaggerating?
Did you have a heart transplant?
Yes, they put a cow valve in me.
Okay, because it sounded like you said they removed your heart and
Well, they had
and
to
didn't
take it out
put
to
anything
work
back.
on it.
They take it out maybe when they do that. Well, Dave, can I ask how old you are?
I am 58.
How could this happen, Dave?
I don't know. Maybe it was the trades I'm in. You know, I've been a carpenter all my life and stuff, and I've raced motorcycles.
Oh, my.
And I'm beat myself up like you wouldn't believe. But they are really trying hard to keep me alive. So I got to give them credit.
Exposure to asbestos, possibly?
Oh, I've done a lot of that too.
Wow, that's quite a story, Dave.
When you work on buildings that are like 50 years old or older, yeah, there's asbestos everywhere. We put it in concrete, make it dry faster. It's a mess. It's bad stuff.
Well, I am glad that they have kept you alive, and God bless you. I hope you have many, many more years. You know, I'm celebrating today because my husband just finished a gruesome 4 or 5 month treatment for prostate cancer, and we're kind of celebrating today and hoping that that is behind us as well. There are miracles out there. There are cures for things that people have to be confronted and have to deal with. So to give up life, I don't know. To me, Dave, it's a gift, and I'm awfully glad you've been given a second chance, Dave.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's got to do with attitude. And I'm actually a pretty happy kind of guy.
You sound
And
like it, Dave.
They have killed me twice, and I came back, so I'm all right.
Well, honey, you are meant to be alive, and we're glad to have you among the human race. Thanks for the call, Dave.
Bless you, Dave.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Wow. That is a call.
Yeah.
Okay, CBS coming up. Meet us on the other side. We'll pick up this talk.
Anyone tries to take it away, we'll have to act.
You're listening to KSCO Santa Cruz.
This is my right. I'm talking
CBS News, I'm Pam Coulter. The FDA has approved a new drug to treat people with some of the most severe cases of multiple sclerosis. CBS's Peter King has details.
The FDA has approved the drug for the most severe cases of MS, but it also says it can be used for more common forms of the disease. It'll be sold under the brand name Ocrevus by Genentech. The drug maker says it stopped progression of the disease in clinical trials for patients with relapsing MS without any serious side effects. It was less effective for patients with a more severe primary progressive MS, but doctors say it's still good progress for treating a disease which has no known cure. The drug is not cheap. The New York Times reports the list price at some $65,000 a year. Peter King, CBS News.
With many parts of the nation in the grip of an opioid heroin epidemic, President Trump has appointed New Jersey Governor Chris Christie to head a commission to address the problem.
I'm so honored to work with a president who understands the value of life and the value of second chances. And that's what this commission, I hope, is going to be about, to be able to give he and the vice president the best suggestions we possibly can about how to have a national fight against this epidemic.
One of Christie's former aides has been sentenced to 18 months in prison for her role in the Bridgegate scandal. Bridget Ann Kelly sounded defiant, though, after leaving the courthouse.
This fight is far from over. I will not allow myself to be the scapegoat in this case, and I look very much forward to the appeal.
Christie has denied knowing anything about his aide's plan to cause traffic problems at the George Washington Bridge as political payback to a Democratic mayor who refused to endorse Christie's re-election. The leaders of the Senate Intelligence Committee made a bipartisan declaration of their intent to get to the bottom of Russian meddling in the election. Virginia Democrat Mark Warner.
An outside foreign adversary effectively sought to hijack our most critical democratic process, the election of a president.
Panel Chairman Richard Burr.
The committee's looking anywhere intelligence suggests that there might have been any type of relationship or effort to influence U.S. elections.
The mayor of Seattle says the city is filing suit against the Trump administration over its threat to withhold federal funds from sanctuary cities. CBS News senior legal analyst Andrew Cohen.
This may be the first lawsuit, but it likely won't be the last. Seattle officials say that the Trump administration is violating federalism principles under the 10th Amendment by essentially forcing local law enforcement officials to do what federal law enforcement officials should be doing, and forcing those local officials to do it under the threat of withholding federal funding that has nothing to do with immigration.
On Wall Street, the Dow was off 42 points today. NASDAQ rose 22. This is CBS News.
Your business is growing, which means now you need to hire more people.
Oh, the searching. The emails. Where do we start?
ZipRecruiter. Whether you're looking to fill one position or 20, ZipRecruiter makes hiring simple. One click and your job is posted to over 200 job sites. Use ZipRecruiter's dashboard to easily screen and evaluate candidates and find the right hire fast. ZipRecruiter, the fastest way to hire. Now try ZipRecruiter free. Just click the banner now or go to ZipRecruiter.com/talk. That's ZipRecruiter.com/talk.
This is Charles Husband. Olivet Nazarene University believes that an education unlocks a person's potential. They believe an educated person has a positive impact on his or her community. They believe that education is not something to be contained, but imparted to the world. They believe in you. Learn more at graduate.olivet.edu. Olivet Nazarene University. From where you are to where you will be.
Good afternoon. You're listening to AM 1080 KSCO Santa Cruz, AM 1340 KOMY La Selva Beach, and KSCO.com. It's 3:04 on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Hope everyone's having a great day. I'm Jason Struby here with your weather and traffic. Let's get it started. Highway 1 southbound, very heavy from the Hook all the way through 41st and beyond, getting worse by the minute. Not really back to the limit until Park Avenue. Northbound speeds, however, finally back up to the limit entirely. Basically all the way from Carmel to Santa Cruz. Moss Landing in the clear as well. 101 now heavy southbound into Morgan Hill. 5 miles an hour backed up for a couple of miles there. Also seeing a lot of heavy stuff on the 152 just outside of Gilroy in both directions. Otherwise 152 looking good. 129, 156, 183, 68. All doing just fine for now. You will dip in speed a little bit there as you head past Coral de Tierra in the eastbound direction towards Salinas. 17, an easy commute right now over the summit and back between Santa Cruz and Campbell. 85 getting by without much of an issue either, although things are starting to slow down as you head eastbound past the 17. Earlier traffic was backed up really harshly on Graham Hill Road. That has resumed its normal flow. And otherwise, your major roadways looking good on the Central Coast. Your weather tonight, clear skies with a low near 50 degrees. North winds 10 to 13 miles per hour. 20% chance of rain tomorrow morning. Less than 1/10 of an inch, if anything. Most likely not. Sunny with a high near 69 for tomorrow afternoon. Just like that through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. No rain in the forecast after tomorrow. Your boaters forecast for the Monterey Bay tonight. Calling for a small craft advisory. That's in effect through late tonight. Also northwest winds 15 to 25 knots. Wind waves 3 to 5 feet. And a west swell 6 to 8 feet at 15 seconds. Just past 3:06 at KSCO Santa Cruz. Up next, it's Hour 2 at KSCO Presents Georgia.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Ladies and gentlemen, KSCO presents Georgia. If you would like to join in our show today, you can call us at 831-479-1080. That's 831-79.
That we get to live in the United States of America. It doesn't get much better than that, folks. Welcome to the second hour of KSCO Presents. Jeff Sessions delivered a blunt message on Monday about the so-called sanctuary cities, telling them that if they continue to defy federal immigration policy, they're going to take a big hit in the wallet. More than 300 cities and counties have sanctuary policies. For some, it's simply a political statement. They have taken no real action to give sanctuary to people who are there illegally, but other cities like San